And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Shoemaker.
Well, we do have a small rain chance today. I think most places will be dry. Remember yesterday we stayed mostly sunny much of the day. There were a couple of really late day showers and storms around, but nothing too widespread. That could be the same case again today. You might see dry weather, but maybe a little shower or storm this afternoon. As we go through the next few days, still highs mainly in the 90s. May see a few spots reach 100 degrees, especially in Starr County, but still a lot of places at least in the 90s. Rain chances, the rain chance continues today, but it's on the low side and continues all the way into the weekend on the low side before it starts to pick up a little bit early next week. So, while there is a tiny chance for rain each day, it's not very good for a while. 91 right now in Weslaco and in many places, including Port Isabel and Harlingen and McAllen, 89 in Rio Grande City. We showed you some of those high thin clouds coming through, helping to keep temperatures down, but still I think most of those will thin out more as the day goes on. A lot of places in the mid to upper 90s later this afternoon. So we'll call it partly cloudy skies today. Still very light winds. You saw the winds earlier in the newscast, like 5 miles per hour on average or less. It's just not much of a breeze out there, but could be near 100 this afternoon, Rio Grande City, near 90 along the coast, and kind of partly to mostly sunny skies around. Staying hot, but not too hot for August. We'll show you a graphic on that here coming up next, but still feels like about 100 to 105 across the valley, and the rain chances at most probably around 20% today. There's still some moisture in there, but not really a big trigger to get a lot of rain going. Just maybe 1 or 2 showers or storm could pop up today. Now, here's a little fun fact for you, because we like fun here sometimes. Not so hot this August. I was talking about 100-degree heat in Starr County, but I picked out McAllen, which usually has some of the hotter temperatures on the map too. Now, the number 100-degree days this August in McAllen, you know what? I think that was the wrong number. I think the old number popped up. It should be 0, not 84.7. I think I forgot to save the changes on the graphic. There I go. That's why I get where I have fun. So it was the average is 12, though. It should be 0. Sometimes I disappoint myself. But since August started, we've been in the upper 90s. The average, though, the seas since 1961 with the airport in McAllen has been 12. Now compare that to the most we've seen was back in 2016. We did have 30 that year. So that fun fact went downhill fast. But here we go this afternoon. Partly sunny skies and temperatures in the upper 90s. You see dry weather here on the map on Future Track. It is going to be dry early this afternoon start, but notice how Future Track tries to pop up a shower or two coming in from the north later this afternoon. There's a weak front to the north that's stuck, and it might trigger a shower storms able to pop up and drift down across the valley, but most places looking dry out there. Just if there is a shower, just watch the clouds, see if they're building up mainly to your north and coming down. And then we're dry tonight, and then tomorrow, kind of the same story, but probably even less of a chance. Mostly sunny skies, that front kind of fading away to the north. There might be one shower around in the afternoon, but nearly every place I think looks dry tomorrow. So things are looking pretty quiet. Now, something that can usually break up the heat in the summertime in the valley is the tropics, and we showed you earlier there is a disturbance that is entering the Caribbean, moving through the Caribbean, has an 80% chance over the next 5 days of developing as it moves off to the west-northwest, could be entering the northwest Caribbean by this weekend, eventually into the Gulf of Mexico. The computer models, some of the various computer models either kind of take it fading away and dying or spread out anywhere eventually by next Tuesday, anywhere from Louisiana all the way to about Tampico. So you get the idea that what is out there is still not organized, and a computer model is not having the best of luck trying to nail it down. But the general wind flow pattern is taking everything kind of west-northwest. That's why we do have to watch for early next week to see if that disturbance holds together or intensifies or just brings us some rain. Now, the NAM computer model in the short term has a weak front stuck to the north today, a very low chance of rain around here. By the time we get to tomorrow, still not much changes. That weak front's to the north. Most areas dry and hot, but there might be a shower or two. And then by the time we get to Friday, there's still mostly sunny skies, hot weather around. Notice, though, by the time we get to the weekend, too, looking off to the southeast, there's what the NAM says, that disturbance is bringing some rain closer to the Yucatan. Eventually, again, some of this may spill into the Gulf of Mexico, which is what we'll have to watch for early next week. We'll have more on that coming up later this hour. So the first 1-5 Accuweather 7-day forecast, still mainly hot. Highs in the mid to upper 90s, probably hitting 100 each day in Starr County through the weekend. Rain chances are low each day. 20% today, about 10% Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but most places looking dry. Next week, the rain chances all depend on the path of that tropical moisture. If it gets close enough, we could ramp up the rain chances maybe 50, 60% or more by Monday and Tuesday. If it kind of stays away, then rain chances stay very much on the low end. But if we do get some rain, it helps keep temperatures a little cooler. We'll keep tracking it for you. Have a look at the disturbance too in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.